Flights, right? Hate them, love them, can't live without them. I've been on a share of good flights, I've been on a share of bad flights, I've been on a share of awful flights, and I've been on a share of flights from hell. So a little while ago, I was flying back after a work trip. You know, one of those week-long work trips, you're working the whole day, meaningless presentation after presentation after presentation, followed by team dinners. All you want to do is get back home, get back to your family, eat, sleep, rest, and get charged for the next meaningless work week. Right? Thank you very much. So I get on my plane. The airline gods have been kind. I've been blessed with a middle seat. Oh, yes, my friends. So let's see what happens next. I hop in, I settle in, and I'm praying. What I really want is two skinny, like Japanese women weighing like 40 pounds on either side of me. Co-passenger one heaves into view, student-looking type, squeezes past me, settles into the window seat, pulls out a book, sticks it on the window, sticks his head on, falls asleep. The joys of youth. When I was 20, when I was 22, I could do that. That was decades ago. My maternal instinct pops out. I want to read him a lesson on chiropractic and the dangers of sleeping like that with your neck on the window. I hold back. Let the kid sleep. Let him enjoy his youth. We've all been there, right? Passenger 2 heaves into view, or rather, passenger 2's potbelly heaves into view. Hairy, round, fully exposed, 8 inches above the navel. All right. Male passenger heaves into view. Pops in, stores his luggage on top, turns right around, gives me a big smile and says, hello. I'm like, okay, hi. I'm going to be polite on this one. I don't really feel like chatting, but what the hell, all right? He settles in, I make space for him. He has a lot of stuff. We begin the usual conversations, where are you from, where have you been, yada, yada, yada. I put my earphones on and said, if you don't mind, I'll just listen to music and read my book. I think that's the end of it, but no, my friends. He's decided I'm going to be his in-flight entertainment. Now, if you imagine a lady who's really tired, in sweatpants, her favorite t-shirt, just wanting to go to sleep. I'm thinking, this dude doesn't have too many options if I'm the one who's going to be providing the entertainment. So I just smiled and said, why don't you watch a movie or something? I do see him fiddling with the actual in-flight entertainment. Don't mix it up. The actual one, not fiddling with me. And he turns it on. The air stewardess comes on the line, and she says something that I'd heard about 1 million times before, but hadn't really registered. She says, Devyo or Sajano. Now, for those of you who don't know, that's an Indian language, Hindi. I'm from India. It literally means goddesses and good boys. Remember that. Devyo or Sajano, goddesses and good boys. We take off. He turns, smiles to me and says, do you like movies? I mean, yes, I do. Who doesn't? I mean, maybe some people don't. We are, I think, 1 minute away from having a really interesting conversation and about 5 minutes away from him asking me if I like to poop. I mean, that's the quality of conversation going on. I said, yes, I do. And what he does startles me just a little bit. And it also, to be honest, makes me a little uncomfortable. What he has on screen is a freeze frame of about 5 semi-naked men dancing around a woman. Now, mind you, this is his movie, not mine. And clearly his fantasy, and definitely not mine. And I said, yes, well, I do like movies. He said, what do you think of this one? So I look over at the screen, it says Magic Mike. Now, for those of you who know, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't, go home and watch it, right? Every third still is what I described. And I say, wow, Interesting, but that's your fantasy, not mine. Why don't you be a good boy and carry on watching your movie? He gets mad, he gets enraged. I've had enough. This has happened to me for a few years, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore. Frankly, I'm sick of it. I call the stewardess over and I say, I'd like to make a complaint. And she says, ma'am, what's the problem? I said, look, I'm a goddess, but that man is not a good boy. Thank you very much.